Lights. Put your lights on. Lights. Put your lights on. Fuck's sake. Yeah. So got to fucking 8 people driving around fucking the dark. Trying to help them. They're looking like a loon. So anyway, I'm outside. This was once called the Falafel Key, and done by a good friend of ours called Shalomo. Lovely young man, Bishop. And Shalomo, we used to meet up here. We always used to meet here. All the gangster fraternity, the families, good and bad. You know, DJs, Harry Love, his brother. Yeah. So Crash, I'm gonna start this program, this story in the middle. I'm gonna work backwards, but hey. So anyway, a rather large family. So I'm on Portobello Road. A rather large family came to me and said, "Fish, can you give a guy a slap?" Said he was scum, dirt, filth, deprivation, the worst kind. So I said, all right, not an issue. And Crash, you know, they gave me, I got the tools, the correct tools. These were, it had to be a naughty slap. So anyway, they give me a pager and all that. So they're paging me, telling me where this fellow is. So I'm all right, cool. But everywhere we're going now, I'm in a fucking stolen Volvo. Everywhere we're going, this fella's not there. So I'm like, for fuck's sake, so I'm getting the hump because that means every time we're going out is every time we're putting ourselves in jeopardy, you know? Like, for nothing. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So Crash, I got the humps. I said to the fella, yeah. I said to the middleman, yeah, meet me in Portobello Road. Okay? So, I'm in Portobello Road, and I'm parked up here. Okay? So I'm parked up there. Yeah. So I'm parked up there. Now, I'm parked here. The middleman, yeah. So I'm trying to get this. So the middleman, sorry, the camera's fucking me. The middleman, he pulls up next to me right here. So I get out and I'm talking to the middleman. So I'm in the middle of the road talking to the middleman. Now, I'm saying to the middleman, do me a favour. Tell them fucking muppets I'll fucking find this guy. Could you put it up there? Drop us out. Now, I'm in the middle of the road, yeah, and I'm leaning into his car, yeah. So I'm there, the car's there, and I'm leaning like that into the car, yeah, talking to him like that, yeah. Now, as I'm doing that, a car pulls up behind me, yeah, and so as I'm doing it, a car pulls up behind me, and it's my pal, and he says, all right, Fish. I said, yeah, how are you? He said, meet so-and-so. Fuck, I've been looking for this geezer for fucking 2 weeks, and now my mate turns up in a car, right, says hello, and it's the fella that I've got to give a slap. How's that? Yeah. So how we do it in the Grove. Hear it? That's how we do it in the Grove. Hear it? Hear it? That's how we do it in the Grove, you know. How's that? Yeah, a little bit of music while we're here, alright, man. Gangster. So anyway, Crash, how's your father? So anyway, it's the fella. So I say to the middleman, right, fuck off, I've got him, yeah? Now, Crash, yeah, I jump in my car, wait for the middleman to fuck off, and I goes, right, that's him. So anyway, we get up here. Now anyone who knows Portobello Road, they will know it's a one-way. So we get up here, yeah. So we'll come down Portobello Road here, yeah. And now you have to do, as you can see, it says, I hate cameras, don't you? But as you can see what it does, it says, whether it fucking, oh, that's it. Looks like the sun, but it actually says no entry. So as we've come out here and turned right here, down that road now, coming towards you, this car coming here, down this road, yeah, a police car has stopped us. So we're about, it stopped us. My mate, Tony, said to me, shall we go? I said, no, pull over, because you got to remember, yeah, remember I told them the limitation. I don't know why they're on us at this stage. All I know is out of fucking nowhere, this cop car is on us. I don't know why. So at the moment, I'm like, all right, crash, no big deal. So I said, pull over. I say, here, Tone, you take responsibility for the car. I'll take responsibility for the piece. And the other man, I won't mention that, he knows who he is. How are you, son? I said, you're just a friend. So anyway, we pulled over. Now, the thing is, you know, I'm thinking, well, I mean, the way they stopped you was just so fast, like, we just turned the corner, like, so I'm thinking, what, you know, like, they can't have CRO'd the car already. I mean, they can't have CRO'd the car. It's impossible, you know, like, what they put. So anyway, as we pulled up, they jumped out, and they said, can we have a word? So I got out. Now, I'm thinking there's a shop there, yeah? There's a shop on the corner. So I'm thinking to myself, well, let me go to the shop, yeah? So, like with these cameras, I'll never be a cameraman, will I? So there's a shop, just because. So the policeman went, no, the car's stolen. So now I'm like, fucking hell, that was quick. Make me run this turn the corner, mate. They must have supersonic fucking radars, satellite. So anyway, now I've still got the gun. Yeah. So now, crash. What's happened is, they've detained us all, right? And the van's come. Now, you have to remember, yeah, those of you who are dinosaurs like me getting ready to die on the other side of the mountain, you have to remember, yeah, got to remember, yeah, that crash, I'm all torn up, and it's one of theirs. So they called the van, but because we haven't shown signs of aggression or you know, and that's what I'm saying with police, you know, I mean, when you get arrested by police, or whether it's approached you, regardless whether you've got tools, knives, listen, understand their role, understand their job, understand it's not just themselves they've got to protect, they're protecting your family, your kids. You need to understand they're protecting your property, alright? It might not always be the best, might not be better, make mistakes, but hey, it's the best we got. What can we do? So anyway, I'm in the van now. You're old enough, remember, before the vans had the cage, remember that, boys? Before the van had the cage, yeah? Crash! Before the van, so I remember they had the two doors and the two benches. Remember that, boys? Yeah. It's a crash, yeah? I'm on the bench, and the policeman's sitting opposite me. And so, as he's sitting opposite me, I'm thinking, right, damage limitation. Damage limitation. Oh, so crash, how's your father? I've gone, look. Yeah. So I'm sitting in the middle of the bench, yeah. The doors are there, the two open doors are there, and the side door. Because there was no cage in there. So I've gone, look. And as he looked out the back door, I've gone, boom, through the side door, yeah. But he just managed to catch on to my T-shirt. He just managed, yeah. So, crash. I'm like, all right, cool. Anyway, we've had a fight. I was rolling with them, about 8 of them. Never pulled the gun or nothing. But as I'm rolling with them, they still have not felt the gun. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now, I already told you when you're carrying things and that, you always have to wear clothes with no pockets. Yeah, and so it makes you look unassuming, never wear tracksuit with pockets, anything with pockets, yeah? Otherwise, crash. So, what happened was, boss, yeah, I'm handcuffed. Now, whilst in the van, one young policeman who was there, he kept saying to me, you knew the car was stolen, you knew the car was stolen, you knew the car was stolen. And crash, I'm like, well, don't worry about the car. If only you know what's under here. I mean, fuck the fucking car. Oh, mate, my brain's moving. I'm in the van, man. And my brain is, mate, fuck. I don't mind if you get nicked with a tool. But the problem is, if you're going to get nicked with a tool and it's one of theirs, that's a whole fucking different game. So they crash out your father. What I've done, I've remained calm. When we got to the charge room, they took the handcuffs off me. As I told you, having no pockets, they didn't see the need for a search, and so they thought, I won't care. So they didn't bother, so they just sat me down to the handcuffs. So I told you before, my mate it was in Notting Hill police station. I said Notting Derry earlier, but Notting Hill. As I told you before, crash. My mate Tony was getting interviewed, and as he's getting interviewed, I said, "Here, Tone." He said, "Yeah." I said, "I better show him what I found." Because you've got to remember, I told him, to make sure that they knew nothing about the gun. That's very important. Because if all three of us, or three of us, know about the gun, then that's conspiracy. You have to know what you're doing. And so Crash, how's your father? He said, what's that then? So I said, right. I stood up. I said, right, gentlemen. The sergeant's at the desk. A few more officers behind him. I've got this young policeman standing next to me. Okay. And so I stood up and I said, right. Gentlemen, don't jump me. Do not jump me. Now, they're all looking at me like, what is this thing? You want to be zombies? He's nut, yeah? But what it was, I remember the power of mine. I took a gun into a police station. He dropped it, and they charged him with attempted murder. So you have to be very careful when you're handling weapons and anything around police and how you conduct yourself with those weapons, So anyway, crash now. So I said, don't jump me. Now, this young policeman, you have to remember, I've had a fight with them, 8 of them, rolling. He's now looking at me, and they're all looking at me. And I think, well, what's it? So as I've pulled my top up, as I pulled it up, remember, it was all holstered and everything, yeah? So, he's now, he's looking at me, but he's looking at me, like he's froze, he's shocked, he's only young, 22. He's shocked, he's looking at me, right? And I could see his face, like, it's just suddenly hits him now that, hang on, we have just had a fight with this guy, and a big fight, 8 of us, and he could have, like, mate, like, he could have pulled this out at any time during that fight. So he's shocked. So I take it off. The sergeant now and all the other officers, they're sitting down, But now, they think I'm a crackhead on a can, so they're getting up. They don't know I know the rules. They don't hurt old boss, so they're getting up, them ones. And they're trying to move to the door, like, we're not moving. We're not moving. And that one, you're going, I've got a wife and kids, So anyway, so Crash, I took it off and I handed it to the policeman. Now, as I told you, this policeman, he's frozen, he's in shock. So as I hand it to him, he's shaking, visibly, proper physically, because, as I just told you, he suddenly realised, hang on. But he's shaking so bad, and I told you this in the other podcast, like it was, they never told me there'd be guns. They never told me there'd be guns. So, and this is the strength I had to go through. I had to this is I had to take it off a police. So I'm giving it to the police officer, and I've got to take it back off him because he's shaking that much. I don't blame him. I might be shaking if it was the other way around. And I put it on the sergeant's desk, and oh my God, they've all gone mad, haven't they? Everyone's gone absolutely mad. Like, strip them down, search them, put them all in white suits. They've gone mad. And so Crash, where are you looking for? What are you looking for? Sir?
Yeah, we came to Notting Hill.
Are you looking for Notting Hill or yeah, okay?
Where is the street with the color houses, etc.?
Oh, okay. Bear with me, lady.
Way.
Yeah, bear with me.
Okay.
Right, go this way. Sir.
Yeah.
Go past Tesco.
Yeah.
Turn left, and all the houses with the colours there.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good holiday. See, I'm even helping the foreigners. So, Crash, yeah. So Crash, yeah. So strip them down, put them in the white suits, and now they put us in the cells. But they put us in the cells. See, not in Hill Police Station. I don't know if any of the old boys can remember. But remember, the cell doors come down. So even though you're banged up, you can still see each other, look at each other, yeah? So, but they've took them down. Oh, I don't know, they must be expecting us to talk or to get our story right. But me and Tony, we're just playing charades, aren't we? I'm going. So I was saying, me, you, walking, yeah, Matt, drive, all this bollocks, yeah. We're doing charades. So anyway, Crash, it comes to my time to be interviewed. And so, that time I had to get interviewed by the flying squad detectives, And as I told you before, flying squad, they got a different look. They're not like the normal old boy, like, especially the old ones. Not the new and up and coming that need to prove a point and still action packed. I'm talking about the old ones who've done the work, the ones who are in charge. They got a stare, They got a stare, They look at you with that stare. They got that stare, I'm trying to just do it so the light doesn't look. They got that stare in there. Like deep thinking stare. So he said to me, okay, son, you got stopped. And he said, oh no, he said, the police tried to stop you and you tried to get away and you eventually stopped. So I said, no, let's get it straight. The police lights came on and we stopped straight away. I said, I'd like to make that absolutely clear. Now, these are very important things you have to get right in the beginning and stamp it all out, yeah? Because what he's trying to tell us is, if you go in a jury and say, we put a light in and tried to escape, already you don't even have to get convicted of the crime, but you're going to get of what you've done. you're just going to get convicted on that statement alone. So you have to be real careful about the words they use. You understand? You have to understand the word and what their words actually mean in real time later on in the court. And so I had to make that clear. I had to let it be clear. No, we didn't fail to stop. And so he said, all right, well, you got to stop. You had a fight. I said, yes, sir. And he said, then you cut the station, and eventually you pulled this out, yeah. So I said, oh yeah. So he said, would you like to explain where you got it from? Now, that's nice, isn't it? Huh? Look at that. It's my mate. That's right. Bang, bang, rail. So anyway, Jim, can you explain where you got it from? And so, remember I did the reality real time about the basement nightclub? Well, I used the basement nightclub as an excuse. So what I said was, well, I used to be a doorman at the basement nightclub. I kicked 2 young black males out a couple of weeks before. I met them a couple of weeks ago. They didn't like the fact that I kicked them out. We started arguing. The argument escalated into a brawl. A patron from one of the nightclubs that I don't know his name, he came along and he said, Fishy, okay. He jumped out, evened up the numbers. They've now got in trouble, come unstuck. They had a bag, they dropped a bag, and we found a gun and a piece of puffing. So, you've got to remember now, you have to have a story that they can't corroborate, and a story which hopefully is viable. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You have to have a story that's viable, that can be released. But also, viable there's also nothing to really investigate. So he looked at me and he smiled. He looked. That's what I love about Flying Squad. They're just like us, mate. You know, he looked at me, smiled, and it's funny because he said to me, and also I want to thank you because I know what you could have done. And I said, what's that then? And that's a fair compliment, and I respect him. And there you go, thank you. I could have shot him. Yes, I could be. That's not what it's about. And he thanked me for that. That's what I'm telling you. I think sometimes the only reason I'm back on the street is the fact that I played the game right. Come on, mate. And I think that's the only reason I'm here. I really do. Other than that. So he said thank you, and that was that. And so Crash. Then I had to go to the Old Bailey, but I'll do that tomorrow. So there you go, reality week. So now you know what I was doing with the police gun, and now you know how I got arrested with the police gun. So tomorrow I might go to the Old Bailey or to Wandsworth, because that's where, mate, this story is the most maddest story you will hear anywhere. Guy Ritchie, forget it. Forget Guy Ritchie. What I'm about to show you now is how one hitman saved another hitman, and the hitman he saved him. I mean, this is unreal. This story, you couldn't make it up. And then I told you everything can be verified. So, people can always verify all my things, not just the police. So see you soon with the Loon. I wish you all a very good evening. Once again, if I've upset anyone, offended anyone, or you said your name, I don't do anything to incriminate us. I don't do anything to. These stories are way gone over the hill. I'm about to die soon, as I said. I can feel it. Pain in the chest, legs. I think I've got blood clot in me. The old man said to go to the hospital, but you know us. We wait until we die before that. So see you soon with the loon. I wish everybody the best of health, the best of luck, and I wish everyone a really beautiful and happy life. Take care. See you soon with the loon.